The current Congress is going to leave the next Congress a basket of unfinished business, essentially, from this session. And one of those things is going to be some sort of immigration reform. The effort this year was stalled seemingly between two factions who wanted to offer what was called a path to citizenship, and another faction who said that would be an unwise grant of what they termed to be amnesty. Governor Mike Easley had a great quote about the immigration issue. He said, when people couldn't find anything else to demagogue for the past couple of years, they demagogued immigration. So with that environment in mind, particularly as it has existed here in North Carolina, what would your approach be to the immigration issue? What policy should the U.S. be pursuing, and are there any bright-line factors in your mind? Things that must be in any immigration bill for you to vote for it, or things whose presence in an immigration bill would cause you to vote against it?
Teresa.
We have a movable mic. I believe that there should be a path to citizenship. We're a country of immigrants, and we need to do this. There should be a penalty. We need to secure our borders, but I do not see a fence from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific Ocean as securing our borders to any extent that we would want to. I'm only reminded of what the last wall, a great distance, the last large wall divided, and that was the East from the West in the Cold War. I think that we need to make sure that employers guarantee that their employees are here legally, and that we should provide a means of doing that, and if they disregard that, they need to have a punishment. If we discourage people by not having jobs for illegal immigrants, then they will obtain a legal means of being here, or they will go home.
I'm afraid George is going to explode. How are we? Okay. Being almost 60 years old, I'm going to share something with you that took a long time to learn. Anytime that you've got a problem or difficulty, what you must do, and it is difficult, especially when you first start, is to accept responsibility for it. We have illegal aliens in our country because our representatives do not enforce our laws that they were sworn to uphold. But they are now here. Many of them have children. Their children in school, some of them are in college. They have a vested interest in us. Well, they're legal. There are no illegal people. Their interest was illegal. But we have people that were enforced or actually empowered to take care of that we trusted that did not do that. Okay, but they're now here. So my position would be to make the most practicality approach to it was anybody that was criminal, they go back. Anybody that is a family, that has children here, that have not broken our laws, have contributed to our society, we must set up a way for them to have legal citizenship. If we were to separate families from children, that would create a social holocaust that I would never be party to. Unfair. Some people may think it's not fair that they're here. It wasn't unfair that we let them in. And we did, and we welcomed them in, and industry enjoyed their benefits from them. We all know why they're here. They came here out of desperation, just like the pilgrims before us. And so therefore, we must show a little compassion and responsibility. It is our responsibility.
I'm a moderate on the issue of immigration. I believe that we have somewhere in the vicinity of 20 to 30 million illegal immigrants here, and we can't just send everybody home. There would be an economic crisis if we sent everybody home. We also can't let people come in droves without there being some path to citizenship. As one of my opponents has said, I believe that we should find people that are here illegally. There are existing laws, and those laws should be upheld. We should hold not only employers, but landlords responsible for who they take in and facilitate for. People want to come here because they see the American dream. They see what we have to offer as a country, that they have a chance to make money and raise a family, that we pay decent wages. I believe we need to be stern with illegal immigration, enforce the existing laws. I believe we need to find who's facilitating this, like I said before, and you know, they should be fined accordingly. There's existing laws that haven't been upheld. Building a 700-mile fence on a 2,100-mile border doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. I believe NAFTA and CAFTA got a lot to do with this as well. But I'm a moderate. I don't think we can penalize them too harshly for being here, but we can't also let them get away with it.